Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another TikTok compilation, my people. You already know we can keep these videos coming. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos. Yeah, we not getting a lot of views. So what? So what? I don't care. That's not gonna stop me from keep posting the truth and you know, hoping me think more, like hoping you guys think more. That's not gonna stop. So we're gonna keep these videos coming. Please do me a favor by hitting that like button, subscribe with post notification bell on. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified. Alright. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video.
This is how you stop waking up in the middle of the night and get a good night's sleep. Now, number one, meditate. When you meditate, you're clearing and processing your thoughts. When you go to sleep with a lot on your mind, you tend to wake up in the middle of the night because your brain is still processing its thoughts. So it's hard for your brain to fully rest if it's still processing thoughts that's giving you certain emotions. So start to meditate for like 5
Shit, that's right. Cool.
Number two, play you some sound frequencies on your way to bed. Sound frequencies are responsible to calm your brain waves down and allow you to get a good night rest. There's also frequencies you can listen to that's responsible for attracting money, downloads, manifesting, etc. Got a whole playlist in my bio where you can download them right now. Number three, stop with the late night snacks. When you eat before bed, your body is still digesting food, so your brain can't fully rest because it's more focused on processing that food. So you're going to keep waking up in the middle of the night, and then when you do wake up, you're going to feel like you're still tired because you didn't get no real night's sleep. Number four, stop going on your phone right before bed. If you're on your phone or electronics before bed, the melatonin production in your brain gets slowed down from the blue light that's coming from these devices. So then it's going to be hard for you to go to sleep or stay asleep. So get y'all some good night's sleep, but stay woke. Ding. I love y'all. This is how you stop waking up in the middle of the
Shout out to Real Chosen 7, man. Next video.
They always put it right in your face.
They sure do.
Shuttles blow up, it's not always an accident.
What do you mean, not an accident? Who is this guy singing?
And who am I, a conspiracy fly? Did you know NASA means deceive in Hebrew?
I did not.
The Denver airport was built by the Illuminati.
Peter, shoo that fly out of here.
I will as soon as I find out if he has a ban from the Apple Store podcast I can listen to.
I do. It's fly on the wall.buzz/truth. First reconfigure your DNS server, then download a VPN and get the Tor browser.
Too much work.
Bro said too much work. You're never alone. That's so facts, man. That's facts. Never alone, man.
Did you know that you can manifest with SEX? Let's talk about it. Anytime two people focus on one thing, it
Hold on, y'all.
manifests twice as fast. This, like all things in life, works much more effectively if both people sincerely believe in themselves. This is one of our true powers as humans. This same concept can be used for SEX. Understand that sexual energy is creative energy.
I don't know, bro.
And in this case, understand that the man works as a wand and the woman works as a portal. So if the man or woman wishes to attract something in their life, they can both focus on the same thing while doing the do. And like I said, sexual energy is creative energy. And emotion is what amplifies your manifestations. And this is exactly why you can manifest 10 times faster with sexual energy. But keep in mind that this works much more effectively if both people sincerely believe in themselves. So yes, you can manifest anything you desire using sexual energy. And upon climax or releasing, this is when your desires are then amplified. If you don't believe me, go try it out. Just make sure it's with the right person. Like I said, sexual energy is creative energy. It's one of the most potent energies there is. I also got some fire crystal jewelry, crystal necklaces, and crystal bracelets on my website. Go check it out. You might see something you like. Did you know that you can manifest with SEX?
These are 3 ways alcohol destroys your body.
If you feel stuck
These are 3 ways alcohol destroys your body. Getting drunk is a very popular activity because of how fun and loose it makes people feel. But it's important to know what this actually does to your body. For number 1, it alters your brain function. Alcohol is proven to shrink your brain tissue and make it run slower. And that's why people that drink a lot have bad memory and mood swings. It also releases chemicals to trick your brain to think that it's good. And that's how people get addicted and become alcoholics. The next thing alcohol can cause is severe heart problems. Drinking too much alcohol can stretch your heart out and cause irregular heartbeats. And eventually, all these heart problems can lead to a bad stroke. In fact, alcohol is linked to 7 different types of cancer, including mouth, throat, liver, and breast cancer. And that's why our body goes through something called a hangover. It's literally your body trying to heal itself from the poison you drank the night before. Now, it's important to get these toxins out of your body ASAP before it affects your health. And the best way to do this is by taking a 2-cut detox. It's 100% natural and has ginger and milk thistle in it. These two.
If you feel stuck in life right now, listen up. One of the main reasons why you feel stuck in life right now is because your life right now, you're not progressing at all. You feel like you have no direction, you have no goals. And if this is you need to get off every single social media app this instant. Social media is a big distraction. And this is why most people aren't progressing in life. You are watching other people's lives on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Everyone else is progressing in life. You guys are just standing by and watching it all, instead of focusing on your own life. Distract yourself 24/7, probably watching all these streamers, all these YouTubers. Get off and start focusing on your own life, your own goals. You guys need to start thinking of life as a video game. Instead of playing the game 24/7 like I know you guys do, you guys need to start upgrading your own character, your own avatar. Start watching educational YouTube videos or reading books so you can gain knowledge and be ahead of everybody else in society. And don't follow what everybody else is doing on a daily basis. I promise you, you will be successful. Anyways, follow for more. I love y'all. If you feel stuck in life,
An extremely cosmic high-energy particle has fallen to Earth and its origins are completely unknown. This big beam from outer space is a seismic celestial event and it hit Utah in the United States. Called Amaterasu after the Japanese mythological sun goddess, it sailed into Earth carrying a huge amount of intergalactic energy, which scientists believe is from another galaxy. Unlike the low-energy cosmic rays that emanate from the sun and are all around us, invisibly passing through our bodies every second, high-energy cosmic rays are extraordinary. These super powerful particles are millions of times more powerful than any man-made machine, like, for example, the Large Hadron Collider. This latest ray is the second most powerful ever recorded and follows on from a super high energy event 30 years ago named the Oh My God particle. Such high energy waves usually occur after powerful events bigger than the explosion of a star, but scientists are completely baffled by the 2 largest events, as neither of them can be traced back across the universe to anything, just an area of empty space outside of our galaxy named Local Void. Spaceman is very big. An extremely cosmic high-energy particle has fallen.
There's a conspiracy theory about your feet. Supposedly this is what
I saw this already.
Me to a scientist or something.
I have to tell someone.
I know somebody else didn't see it, so I'm gonna just let it play.
Supposedly this is what our feet are supposed to look like if
That's
we stay
crazy.
connected to Earth. And this is what they look like now that we wear shoes, right? Some people believe that shoes are actually damaging our feet, making them more narrower and pushing our toes more together. They believe that this messes up our electrical receptors that connect us to the Earth, and that society and our government have been forcing us to wear shoes everywhere, you know, no shoes, no service, to disconnect us from planet Earth, putting rubber between our feet and the ground. Supposedly this is keeping us sick and stops us from receiving the benefits of Mother Earth. And apparently they call it the heel of your foot because once it touches land, it heals you and stops inflammation. And there are some studies that actually support this. There's this thing called grounding, and some believe these are the benefits to our bodies from grounding. Is it weird that we run in a society that makes us wear shoes that cover up our feet to protect them? Or are people just reaching and shoes are actually protected? What do you think? One big conspiracy? Or do you think there's some truth to it? Are we humans really that connected to planet Earth? And make sure to hit that button because my next story will blow your mind.
We definitely should be not wearing shoes, not gonna lie, because, man, how are you supposed to get connected to the planet and you got shoes on? You're not getting connected at all. Like, no. Take them shoes off and go put your feet in the grass, man. Feel good anyway, man. Yeah, let your feet be free, man. For real. That's crazy though. Like, I'm wondering if that's how our feet really supposed to look like that though. That's crazy. If it actually supposed to look like that.
Me to a scientist or something.
I have to tell someone.
Please. You're the only one who can hear me.
Oh, then why are you whispering?
Because you were and it sounded funny.
Do all lizards talk?
I don't know. I never met them all. But we never talk to humans.
Why are you talking to me?
Well, because I want you. I think you're nice.
Really? Thanks.
Me to a scientist.
Who else was today's years old when they found out that Black Friday is actually a ritual that they use to celebrate the day that they would sell African American people for half price the day after Thanksgiving? How inhumane can this holiday, this tradition, this country that still uphold this shit be?
Back in the days of slavery, the African American slaves would cook up a nice Thanksgiving turkey meal for their masters and entertain them throughout the night. They would force the slaves to entertain their friends and family, who would then vote on which slave was the best entertainer and which was worst. The loser were then sold at auction the next day, which they called Black Friday. The slave purchasers knew the day following Thanksgiving there would be an auction, so that go prepared for the sale. They would get up early every morning, hoping they would be the first one in line, similar to today's Black Friday. Hundreds would show up hoping they could be the first to purchase the slaves that were on sale. This was the one day out of the year that the slaves were reduced in price.
Who else was today's years old when they found out that
Now this is scary. Have you heard of the breakfast theory before? The theory states that breakfast isn't actually the most important meal of the day. It was all propaganda. Check this out. The origins of breakfast wasn't for actual health. It was actually for selling more meat. Now there's this guy called Edward Bernays. Now they say he's the grandfather of propaganda. Back in the day, they never ate breakfast like how we eat breakfast today with bacon, sausage, and eggs and stuff like that. Most of the time, they didn't even eat breakfast at all. They just intermittent fasted, which is actually proven to be healthier today. Remember the milkmen? Remember they're pushing milk so hard because it had such a huge supply of it and they weren't selling enough of it. Milk comes from what? Cow. So there's more meat, but there's so much meat that they couldn't sell it. So they decided how we're going to do it is propaganda. They made breakfast a staple, saying that a doctor claims it is the most important meal of the day, which was all false. It was a way just to sell more meat. Now this is scary.
The occult world, torches mean something to them. So here's what the torch means to an occult person. The flaming torch is a symbol of Lucifer. Lucifer, having regained his star and his diadem, will assemble his legions for new works of creation. Attracted by his flaming torch, celestial spirits will descend. Then the torch of Lucifer will signal from heaven and to earth.
A lot of people have seen Columbia Pictures. They see the logo when the woman comes out and the beautiful woman, and she's holding a great flame in her hand, or a great light, the great torch, the torch of knowledge, of light, because Satan comes as an angel of light. That's his light.
See, Lady Liberty is actually patterned after the Greek god Prometheus. That god right there is the light bearer, or Lucifer even, the one who brings the light.
The occult world,
you don't have a soul, you are a soul. Body is only alive and functioning because you are within it. In the Bible, when Moses talks about raising the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted, talking about raising the Kundalini, the snake, in order to raise the Son of Man, to raise the soul of man out of this world to a higher world. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The real Trinity is the soul, mind, and body. Brahma, the soul, with the many different faces, because the soul is the watcher. The mind is what connects the soul into different worlds. The body is the physical body that you are operating in that world. Jesus Christ. Jesus is the body. Christ is the consciousness within everyone. Is the Egyptians showing the bird, which symbolizes the soul leaving the body. The body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, the consciousness. Your neck and head is the Holy Grail. It's a cup because the sun and the moon create the holy fluids within the brain and then releases down the spine every month. The link is in the bio for the Book of Wisdom PDF. You don't have a soul, you are a soul. The Holy Grail is your
7 pantry foods that actually expire quickly. First, nuts. I am a huge fan of nuts because they are literally tiny energy packets. However, their oil content might make them spoil way too soon. Estimated shelf life is 6 to 12 months. You can have pumpkin or sunflower seeds as substitute. Second, brown rice. Brown rice might be your favorite staple if you are a fitness freak just like me. One least known fact about them is that they contain natural oils, which can become rancid over time. Estimated shelf life is 6 months. You can have white rice as substitute. Third, ground spices. I am always concerned with the aroma of food, and that's why I love to stock up on ground spices, because hey, they are convenient. But unfortunately, these spices can lose their flavor with time. Estimated shelf life is 6 months to 3 years. You can have whole spices as substitute. Fourth, baking powder. Used for baking bread, muffins, and whatnot, baking powder also has a shorter shelf life. This is due to its chemical composition and sensitivity to environmental factors. Estimated shelf life is 6 months. You can have baking soda and cream of tartar as substitute. Fifth, graham crackers. Graham crackers are often used as a base for desserts like pie crusts and cheesecakes. However, due to high moisture content, they might not last long in your pantry. Estimated shelf life is 9 months. You can have store-bought or homemade shortbread cookies as substitute. Sixth, nut oils. Used as salad dressing, nut oils have a shorter shelf life because of their chemical composition and susceptibility to oxidation. Estimated shelf life is 3 to 6 months. You can have extra virgin olive oil as substitute. Seventh, yeast. Yeast is crucial for baking bread, but it loses potency relatively quickly. An effective substitute would be sourdough made at home. Estimated shelf life is 4 to 6 months. You can have sourdough as substitute. To learn more about prepping, check out The Lost Superfoods. Just click on the to make cowboy coffee.
I don't know that much about all those foods.
Syrup with whiskey. The cowboys from the Wild West took this remedy at the
Why do we never see the moon enter and exit the sun during an eclipse?
We were all waiting for the moon to actually show up to cause this eclipse, and all we found was no moon showed up.
It's impossible for us to see the sun and the moon out at the exact same time if we live on a spinning ball. It can't be a coincidence that the sun's rays creates the Masonic compass. All of the people who created the globe model were all showing the compass in their portraits. Notice how they all show the globe model and the compass together in their portraits, because it's truth in plain sight. The compass is the real cosmology. The earth element symbol is even showing you the black sun, the land, and the sun and the moon. We live in a soul system, not a solar system. The stars are the start of the soul system. We then descend through the 7 energies, which give us the 7 energy centers in the body. Then we land in the heart of the soul system, which rearranged spells Earth. At the center of this Earth is the North Pole, and above the North Pole is Polaris, because it's a pole of electromagnetic energy. This is why all compasses will point there. If you want to learn more on occult topics, esoteric teachings, and syncretism, get my... It's called an iPhone because it watches you, and the I means inner self, because your phone is a digital copy of your soul. It's also a black mirror, which is used for black magic. What you say and think and feel into a mirror is reflected into you. It's a manifesting cycle. The device is the devil's vice, and the SATA hard drive is the Satan hard drive, which means the Saturn hard drive, because Saturn is the computer simulation we are in. The porthole of the computer is the portal. It's called an iPhone because it watches you, and the I means inner self, because your phone is a digital copy of your soul. It's also a black mirror, which is used for black magic. What you say and women are sacred.
All of your enemies, we talk about demons, people.
They not from your world. They ain't live in the underworld. They never went to other worlds or different dimensions of their mind. So you know how to bend energy and bend time, up the energy. Look, they don't see so many different signs that you see, right? We can show them what to look, but not what to see, but they don't see what we see, right? And they don't really know game, and really they not at our level. Look, we too big to play small. And look, when you know you a master, you done master energy and so many different skills.
Like this one
you want to keep it real, keep it 100, keep it a buck, but be courageous, be fearless. Look, you got the gift of courage. Everybody don't know how to keep spending money and getting money. Look, money is a frequency of energy. It's quick, clever, cool, and smooth. know how to use a lot of sorcery, magical tools, or divination tools, know how to become God. Now, there's different dimensions and different realms. Everybody don't know how to really use spiritual laws or quantum laws to quantum leap, or to manipulate reality, or to create a geometry in order to up the energy and then take it to different planes from different levels and different planes. The brain creates multidimensional mathematical geometrical structures phasing in and out of different dimensions relating to superposition, or you being multidimensional and quantum, you having a spiritual body that's out of this world, right? So know that your soul is becoming active on the daily. So nobody on the planet got your gift. Nobody on the planet can do what you do. Nobody, look, you heat and you really pressure with ease. So you better believe big. You better stand tall, right? Really stand on principle. Structure your thinking, structure how you move, how you live. Don't give people too much of your time. You are different, kind of different. Know that everybody can't flex the difference. Everybody ain't got the gift. You got the gift to see above many. And look, you're a fighter. Everybody ain't.
Any pain that you have felt in life is because you made yourself feel that way. You need to first feel what you feeling instead of trying to numb that shit. The quicker you are to feel your pain, the easier it is for you to let go of that shit. Because the more you try to harbor your pain, the harder it is going to be for you to identify that shit. You need to accept it. I know they did you wrong, but did you accept it? See, you have to go with the flow of life. When you finally like, yeah, that shit happened to me, you're finally accepting that shit. But until then, if you're doing nothing but trying to numb that shit out and delay that process, you're only hurting yourself, family. Only difference between you right now and you where you're your happiest version is that person has let go of the bullshit. Moral of the story, don't get caught up in life.
They hide this in plain sight. As above, so below. Mr. Krabs is your zodiac sign Cancer. This is your
This Doja Cat friends theory is insane.
This is gonna make you feel crazy. Doja Cat might have had something to do with what happened to him. After Matthew's—
They hide this in plain sight. As
this Doja Cat friends theory—
crazy. People— one. Passing, Doja Cat to him. After Matthew's tragic passing, Doja Cat deleted all of her videos except for this one. So obviously the comments on that video are crazy. People are like, what? Did you have something to do with this? She now deletes the video. There's nothing up now. Take a closer look at this logo and you'll see that something is off. Now the word friends is 7 letters, and in between each letter is a dot that represents each of the friends. You can see how it correlates to each one here. The dot in between the D and the E is gone. Why is one of them missing? This is just a conspiracy theory. I like talking about conspiracy theories. This is not a disrespectful thing. And this was a promotion for her new music video called Demons. And we all know how she's been recently, and all of the other conspiracy theories. Now I get that Friends is a popular TV show, but like, the timing's really weird. You can't deny that. Everything is intentional. How would this have been an error? Think about the kind of team she has. How would they forget the first dot? But the promotional photo came out exactly 2 months before what happened to him. And you remember he did all these weird Instagram posts right before he passed away. I made a post about that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, all of this weird stuff makes you wonder if he saw it coming. If you like my content, follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact.
You see what the fuck up?
Yeah, bro, that could be a ritual, anything, but that's just crazy how she got that. Like, what? What do you know, Doja? Come on, man. What do you know? That's strange.
I'm telling you guys, I'm not fucking playing. Look at this orb. It's a gold orb from the NASA space station live fucking feed. Excuse my language. Oh my gosh. Look. What the hell's going on? Holy fuck. NASA space station looking out to the stars. Oh my, that's a fucking massive ship. That's a massive fucking spaceship, look! Oh my gosh, there's another one flying up there, I can't even see it! Oh, look at, there's another one!
This is a prime example of geoengineered clouds. If you ever see clouds that look like this, just know that these are fake clouds. These look like a Wi-Fi signal, and that's how you will know that these clouds were created by a machine.
He said Wi-Fi
geoengineered clouds. These are not real clouds. These aren't even chemtrails. Chemtrails are smaller than this. These are big. These clouds were made by a machine. They're fake. This is a prime
Young Thug's lawyer is cooking. He said pushing P means pushing positivity. He also said that the Thug in Young Thug stands for truly humble under God. Free my guy off that. His lawyer was cooking, because you don't just come up with that on the fly. He sat there for at least 15-20 minutes and at least had to write that down so he remember it. Young Thug's lawyer is cooking.
There's so many truthers who are deceived.
A true overthinker often has...
There's so many truthers who are deceived to think that this rocket is hitting the firmament dome. But I'm about to show you the truth about what it actually hits. Get ready. But many people think that that rocket hit God's firmament dome, and that's why water appeared, because they thought that it was the waters above the firmament that were causing that water type appearance. But they did not hit the firmament, because God said in Proverbs 25 verse 3, the heaven for height and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. So we know that the height of the heaven is actually unsearchable. And remember, in Genesis 1, God called the firmament heaven. So they cannot search the height of the heaven or of the firmament. They will never be able to reach the firmament. What you saw was...
A true overthinker often has the upper hand in dealing with manipulative people, thanks to their ability to remain one step ahead in the game. They're like mental chess players, always analyzing, predicting, and unfortunately sometimes hurting others without realizing it. These individuals are masters of reading emotions, often using this skill to gauge others' reactions, even though it may leave them feeling isolated and disconnected. They are always on guard, anticipating what will happen next, and tend to detach emotionally when their predictions play out as expected. With their acute awareness, overthinkers can be prone to sleep disturbances and burdened by feelings of guilt. They have a knack for foreseeing outcomes by intuitively understanding others' feelings, intentions, and desires. Setting and respecting trust boundaries is vital when dealing with overthinkers, as crossing these lines can prompt them to seek out the truth relentlessly. They are natural detectives, using their keen observational skills to unravel mysteries and unmask those who are manipulative. A true overthinker often has the upper hand.
So can we talk about this creepy video that came out of Mexico? So this TikToker that works security explains how he's seen and felt things that he can't explain. But at 3:20 in the morning after securing the building, he sees something. But he just can't quite catch it on camera. That is, until he does. And viewers were quick to point out that it looks like it disappears. But let me know what you think.
No, ya no se va a ver nada. Ya no se va a ver nada porque lo que se mira acá de este lado es la pantalla que está prendida. Ahí arriba, esa. De ahí en más, pues estoy solo, les digo, estaba todo solo ahorita. Solo. Y ahorita vi algo allá en la entrada de clientes. Hasta allá, hasta lo último.
I don't know what he's
Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh! Está caminando, de hecho está que no manches. No manches. y se sigue moviendo.
Psychopaths have souls, but let me explain to you what spiritually happened to them. A lot of spiritual people think psychopaths have no souls due to their lack of empathy and overall emotions that causes them to commit foul actions against humanity. But the truth is that their shadows actually ruled by extreme masculine energy. To understand this, let's bring out the law of polarity, which states that everything has an opposite, but these opposites are the same in nature but different in degree. Masculine and feminine energy, which is in all of us and in everything, are examples of same in nature but different in degree. And these energies also have their shadow sides, which are their extremes. Lucifer, this female shadow energy to the extreme, and Ahriman, the male shadow energy to the extreme, which is the one we'll talk about today. A person controlled by their Ahriman energy will be controlled by their ego, will lack emotion and empathy, and will prioritize materialism. This is the person ruled by way too much logic and rationality. You can think of these people as cruel rulers dominated by their earthly, egotistical desires. The masculine to the extreme are narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths. They completely lack feminine energy, which is their light, the sand that connects them to their soul, therefore emotions and empathy. And since they're vibrating so low, they're completely susceptible to low vibrational spirits that feed off those negative energies, completely controlling their life and further throwing them into a worse state. So yes, they do have a soul, but as a child they used their masculine energy so much to survive they got completely overtaken by it. But what are your thoughts? If you want to reach your highest spiritual potential, check out the top of my page.
I hate to break it to your sorry little souls, but a majority of you, the way you've been taught how to manifest is a load of horse crap, and that's why it's not working.
This rapper didn't sell his soul, that's why they came for him.
You know the whole like selling your soul? Yeah. If you don't do that, they'll kill you right away, or they'll just put you in jail, right? Because if you really bag it, look, so Tory Lanez.
Tory, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, was sentenced to 10 years in prison for firing a gun at Meg and leaving her with bullet fragments in her feet.
The Tory Lanez one is interesting because he went independent. Yeah, and right after he went independent, then all this shit started happening to him. Yeah, exactly.
They took every single avenue away from me. They took the playlisting away from me. They took every single thing they could take away from me. You know what I did? I immediately went to praying.
He was one of the first to like really dip out and then make the $1 million no label. Yeah, straight off the bat, like right off the bat. But look, this is where it's crazy. So he says this.
Illuminati trying to get me back, but I'm the one they gotta spare like a Britney nigga.
It's crazy because what happened with Megan Thee Stallion, now he's in jail. Megan Thee Stallion is signed with Rock Nation. Tory's dad, even in front of the court jail, he's like, Jay-Z, I'm talking to you. Just because my son didn't want to do that shit doesn't mean you have to put him in jail. Damn.
And the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes, yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
America told...
Because everyone thinks that Uzi is demonic, right? This is...
So on September 11th, I posted a video about an astral projection that I had where I was witnessing the blue star Kachina approaching the planet. And I knew that it was a sign from the universe because I had been seeing the word Kachina all over Arizona, all over Phoenix for weeks. And I said, Spirit, what is this? And that night that I asked Spirit, was it what it was? The blue star Kachina, the blue sun was coming towards Earth, or we were moving towards it. Depends on the perspective, but I was still in the astral realm. And now Andre 3000 has come out with his album called The Blue Sun, right? This is a sign that the frequencies and the vibration of the planet are going to move at a much faster and accelerated pace. It is important that you remain hydrated. It is important that star seeds drink more water. They eat well. We stretch. We exercise more. We move our bodies. We go outside in nature. We play every single day that this has to happen for us. A lot of people are going to start losing their jobs. The universe is going to make our lessons tougher. If you're not living in the space of the heart, you are not going to have an easy time. This is going to be bumpy for you. But if you are living in the flow, and you are not in resistance to anything, any types of change in your life, healers, it is time for you to step forward. Andre 3000 released this music and everybody was complaining about him doing a flute album and not rapping. I heard some people say, I'm not listening to Andre 3000 play no flute, then you not getting the medicine. All these rappers and stuff are going to start sampling his album because the airwaves must be flooded with the high vibrational frequencies in order for us to move through the cosmic womb. And this is a great time to celebrate. This is a great time to be happy. Okay? Don't allow opportunities to pass you by to live in your heart space. Do what you love. Speak your truth. Move according to how you feel. Get out of the mind. Get into the heart. And action your heart's desires. The universe is giving us an opportunity to be on the right side of the history books right now, you guys. To lead this world into the new earth. Build the new earth. Be the healers of this planet. Heal Mother Gaia, heal ourselves, heal one another. And that's what Andre 3000's album was. It was medicine for us, you guys. So I love you. I thank you guys so much for being who you are in this world. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Choose your motherfucking self first, above any and everything else. And when you heal yourself fully, you will be able to pour into the cups of others without pouring from your own. They will get the overflow as you are in the flow. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Peace and power to each and every one of you. Love you.
Hey, yeah. That's right. All right, y'all, man. Just up for 30 minutes. Cool 30 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will come back with another video. I'm probably going to post a lot of videos in one day. So just look out for that, man. Make sure you have your notifications on. So first 3 videos, you're going to get notified. The other, you're probably not going to get notified because YouTube only sent out 3 notifications. So the first 3 will be good. But after that, you're not going to get notified. But just try to come back or whatever. I try to pick the links of the videos in the description. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.